Happy Wednesday, everyone. This is Wagers on Campus, the college football show. And we're moving right along with our preseason coverage as we have entered Xander's favorite show of the year. It's Futures Day, everybody. Appreciate you coming in and checking us out. We're going to be talking college football futures for the 2026 season. If you haven't already, please go to that YouTube page at X Sports HQ. Be sure to like and subscribe. Help a couple of Joes make their names in the college football landscape. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Alex Mayer, and I'm here with Xander Burns.
Hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm okay. I'm here.
Yep.
I'm ready for some futures.
Sometimes it's just about showing up and, hitting the punch clock.
Yes, exactly. I'm a little disheartened, though, today. Dolly Parton died. What a bright light in a dark world that was extinguished today, Alex.
She still have her complex out in, 12 South?
Yeah. Yeah. But I think she lived in Brentwood area. And then multiple houses. I mean, richer than all rich out there.
Yeah. I remember Dolly most recently with that song that she did with Post Malone on Post Malone's country album.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah, I mean, she was kicking it till she kicked it. 80 years old. I thought she was older than that for some reason.
Yeah, that does suck. You're right. She seemed to just be a very positive and captivating person. So,
yeah, people, she has that library foundation that sends free books to kids if you sign up for it everywhere. And this is a Nashville tragedy. The news has been just breaking news to tributes of Dolly here in Nashville. So why don't we dedicate this Futures episode to the lovely Dolly Parton? How about that?
I would love to. We're all connected in this world.
I'm sure she had some solid sharp angles on a few lines out there.
I'm sure she would appreciate just two guys coming together, hanging out, talking about one of their hobbies, and just, hey, that's what life is about, making connections.
I think you're right. You're absolutely right.
Thanks, Burns. That was a nice way to start the pod. So today we're talking futures. We're going to be going over various things, national championship winners, Heisman Trophy winners, win totals. We have a fun parlay that we put together that we'll get into in a little bit. But where do you want to kick things off?
Well, we're going to we'll just build up. Why don't we? So let's kick off to the win-loss bets.
Let's do it.
So I think you only have a couple, and why don't you lead us off then, Alex?
Yeah, for sure. So you're right. I only had two, and I wanted to be, I guess selective is the right word, but I didn't want to force anything either. I was just going through the conferences, and these two stood out to me. So I'll start by talking about USC, which I'm on. Over 8.5 wins at plus 115 for a unit. We've talked about USC on the Big Ten preview show, and we like them. We like the trajectory of their program. We like that their starting quarterback is back. We like that they return a number of offensive linemen and seemingly have a very strong roster coming back. And I think for me, this is more of a program who has been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And I would imagine if you talk to a lot of USC fans, like real true fans, they would probably say that this year they expect the Trojans to take that leap. So I am banking that they will be able to do that. Their schedule is interesting. They do play some tough opponents like Ohio State, for example, and I believe Indiana is on the schedule. I don't have it right in front of me, but I think Oregon is on their schedule as well. But I do like that USC gets some of those games at home, so I think that's favorable for them. No doubt, it is a challenging schedule, but I think USC is talented enough to go over 8.5 here. I think 9-3 is very doable for this squad, and I'm risking a unit on it. My second pick is going to be risking 2.3 units to win 2, and that is the LSU Tigers at over 8.5 wins. You can get that at minus 115. Similar, doing the SDC preview, I started reading about all of the transfer portal guys that LSU was bringing in. I started reading about not just some of the offensive pieces, but also some of the defensive pieces. It sounds like that this LSU squad is going to be a monster on both sides of the ball. And it's hard not to get excited about them when you're looking at their starting quarterback, Sam Levitt. The guy is a dog. The guy is a gamer. He's extremely talented. LSU very, very happy to get Levitt in the building. And obviously, this is all driven and led by Lane Kiffin. And you're thinking, could this go sideways? Could this be a downfall in year one? I just have a hard time seeing it. LSU has failed to meet expectations last year for sure. And it almost feels like they were bound to go up this season, regardless of who the new coach is. But now you're adding Lane Kiffin into the equation. He's just got a certain energy about him, whether you like him or dislike him. He's got a certain energy about him, and he won at Ole Miss. I think with a more talented roster, they're going to win at LSU. And I think they're actually in for a really, really fun season. My expectations are high for LSU, which is why this is a multi-unit play. So LSU over 8.5 wins is where I'm going with this one. And those are my two win totals. We're keeping it simple and clean. So there you have it.
Great. Yep, very good. I like that. As for myself, I will be going right into what is buttered my bread, what has drawn comparisons to some of the all-time greats in this sports. It's the MAC conference. Once again, unrolling 13 plays for you on the win-loss column.
Oh my God.
I've got 7 overs and 6 unders. AKA that's just what every team in the conference is going to do. So made a cute little banner here. Banner. There we go.
Boom.
And this is going to take a majority of my win totals. I know last year I did 5 overs, 5 unders. Just got way too convoluted. I mean, you put that all together, it's 23 win totals on the table. And that's a lot. That is truly a lot. So I have a couple others that I like that are alternate that we'll get into later on in the show. But when it comes to the MAC, we've got an interesting season coming up. We've got a lot of turnover, specifically at the top. Toledo, Mike Jacobs, we covered the conference. But he's winning pedigree. They actually stepped down from their win total last year at 8.5, and they're only minus 130. Give me the over 7.5. They have a decent non-con with Michigan State and San Diego State, but favorable MAC schedule that they could very well go undefeated in the MAC. Buffalo under, step back city for me. I like getting plus numbers on unders. Give me Buffalo not to compete for a bowl. Ohio over. Final game of the regular season is Toledo versus Ohio at Ohio. And I have it for basically a play-in game for the MAC championship. I think Ohio is going to have 9 to 10 wins this season. Pretty good. Miami of Ohio, on the other end, I have them under 7.5, threading the needle. I have them at 7 and 5. So their ceiling could definitely get to 8 or 9 wins. This is one of my riskier ones, but we'll stay there. Bowling Green, I think this might be Eddie's last year, whether it's forcefully or he just wants to get out of there. I have them winning 1 game against their only FCS school. I have them going 1-11. I just see this roster taking a huge step back, and everything I've heard from my BG insiders have absolutely zero confidence in this team. Sacramento State under 4.5. Not a surprise. This team has to travel so far. They're basically combined with all transfer portal team. It's like Last Chance U. Was that what that school was?
Yep.
because they got JUCO players. It's just all over the map. New coach. If they get over 4.5 wins, it's a massive success. But I just don't see it. Same with Central. Flores is their quarterback. I think is one of the worst quarterbacks in the MAC. He was god awful to watch. Can't believe that he's going to be starting and that they're sitting at this win total of 6.5. Give me under. Western Michigan, my favorite to win, my pick to win. I like them over 7.5, and you get plus 145. Yes, please. I think their ceiling is 11 wins.
Ooh.
But I actually have them at 10-2, and that comfortably gets us over. Eastern, I have them at 7-5. That puts us over 5.5, minus 155. Akron under 4.5, minus 105. UMass, this is super weird. This would just be a stay away. I just have to pick this. I might do the cardinal sin of not betting this. But the over 2.5, because they played 2 FCS schools and then could just steal a MAC, is minus 160, but the under 3.5 is minus 210. So it's like just two nasty numbers. That's the only one I could lean on is under 2.5. They win the 2 FCS games and they lose. They went 0-8 in the MAC last year, but I don't see that happening again. And then Kent State, my darlings, Drew DeShields back. I took their alt. That confident in them. Give me over 4.5 for the Golden Flashes, plus 210.
Woo.
Yes.
All right.
And then I also like just piggybacking off your pick. I'm on USC as well, but I took an alt on DraftKings at 9.5 at plus 300.
Bang.
Yeah, so one more win gets you up to plus 300, and I like that because I have them beating Oregon at USC. I have them going 11-1, and yeah, that's why I have them on my card outside of the MAC.
Hell yeah. Anything else?
No, I might add a couple when I post the cards on Thursday night before I post the Friday show. But as of now, like I said, that would be 14 win total bets. And I'm not going to bet UMass, so probably 13. So I think that's plenty for a season.
Yeah. Sticking to what you know best.
Yeah, exactly.
The Mid-American Conference without Northern Illinois.
That was weird having to delete them from the graphic. I just duplicated the graphic, and it's like, oh, yeah, these fuckers aren't in here anymore.
It only makes sense for them to be out west.
Yeah, and for the MAC to just replace them with a California team. Got a real brainiac system running the MAC.
That's what we've all been waiting on. Did you hear that Sacramento State is paying for their road opponents to come out and play them?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting.
And they're footing the bill for their transportation. It's not coming out of the conference pool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guess they really want to be on this stage.
Man, you're telling me. Which is a good move. Like I said, they're not going to be in the MAC for long, in my opinion.
Yeah. All right. Well, those are the win-loss bets. We'll keep it moving. And we are going to get into our Heisman picks. Heisenberger, Walter White, Heisman. How many did you have here, Xander?
I have 3 locked in and want to talk through another one potentially, but I know you're just a one and done guy on this year.
I am. Did you bet Mateer?
Yes.
Yeah, I might end up sprinkling on Mateer. I mean, come on. He's John Mateer. He's Mr. College Football.
Yeah. And the fact that I have them going 11-1 this year means that he will be in the thick of the Heisman.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I'll talk about my bet. Like you said, it's just one guy. The spotlight is on him, and it is the Joest pick that you can possibly make. So buckle up, everybody, and strap in your damn seatbelts because we are going with Arch Manning, the Texas quarterback, to win the Heisman at plus 800. This is a 4-unit bomb for you, boy. If this pays out, it's a 32-unit winner. If it loses, I'm down 4 units. I talked about this previously, and it's such a Joe take. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. I just like Texas where they are at as a program. I like the receiving options that they have as well, especially bringing in Cam Coleman, probably the top wide receiver transfer in the country.
Definitely.
I think Arch has the weapons around him, man. I think it's set up for him to be successful. Obviously, they play a difficult schedule given that they're in the SEC and they also play Ohio State early on in the season. But the upside is there. Like if Texas beats Ohio State in week 2 and Arch looks like fairly good doing it, he put himself in a really, really good spot for the rest of the season. So I don't know, man. It just feels right. A Manning coming off kind of a disappointing year last season, but he really started to figure things out at the end. So I am banking on that continued progress with better players and another offseason under his belt, just to keep it going. So very chalky, but I think this will be a fun bet just to follow throughout the season. And hey, we'll see.
Yeah, for sure. And good odds. I mean, you're basically betting a Texas make the playoff at plus 750. I guess Texas 1 seed. I don't know. But if Texas is good, Arch is basically going to get the Heisman.
Yep.
That's basically what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Also, we hate saying these words. We hate saying them because we are not Joes. 4 years in, we are sharps, above 500 every year. But the phrase "we're due," the last couple of years of Heisman have been long shots. You think the Heisman landscape is due for a top of the end guy winning it, an early preseason favorite winning it?
I do. I mean, I know we talked about it a few weeks ago. I do. Do you?
Yes. Yeah, that's why I said it. I mean, I think that history always finds level and could be one of the top guys. Does that mean it's Arch? No. But I'm keeping most of my bets towards the top. So I have 3 bets in, starting at the longest. Jaden Maivia placed it a few weeks ago, 35-1. Already down to 25-1 everywhere still.
Sharp.
Yep. And Mateer, 25-1. Self-explanatory. I'm high on both of these teams. I think both these teams are playoff teams. Their schedules are very strong to where some key signature wins will be in line. Granted, Oklahoma's will be very early. We talked about their 3-game stretch early on.
Yep.
And they end pretty softly. So we'll need to go minimum 2-1 in that 3-game stretch. And then lastly, homer pick, but also feels like a culmination and just really backing truly one of the best college players is Jeremiah Smith, 15-1. That line is kind of sat there all off season, 16, 15-1. So those are my 3 Heisman picks. The one that I wanted to run by is Devin Dampier sitting at 100-1. And we'll talk about a bet I have coming up here. But we talked about Utah's schedule. There is a possibility, and I'm not saying real possibility, but there's a path to this team being the only undefeated team in the country. They avoid Texas Tech. They get BYU in Utah, in Salt Lake. And then they don't have really anyone else. So if this is a 12-0 team, would the Heisman Committee give best descriptive term, schedule to a quarterback who's good and could potentially have freak stats. I mean, he could have 1,000 yards rushing and uh, over 2,500 yards passing. He's capable of it, staying healthy.
Well, that's the thing.
What are your thoughts?
My thoughts is that if that scenario plays out and he has freak stats, yeah, absolutely. He could win the Heisman for sure. We're talking about a 12-0 team with a quarterback that has nutty stats in a power conference. Absolutely. But
Yeah.
if it's 12-0 and it's a bunch of 13-10 wins carried by their defense and special teams, then obviously not quite.
Yeah. I think my main reason for bringing him up is that he's still available to get 100-1 on BetMGM. His line is pretty much down everywhere else. So at that number is why I bring him up and not shying away from how high I am on this Utah team.
Yeah. Did you mention your boy, Mateer, at all?
Yeah.
Oh, I must have fucking missed that.
Yeah, you did.
Excuse me.
25-1.
Yeah. Johnny boy. I feel like those odds are a little long for Mateer. I feel like, in my opinion, Johnny should be more like 15-1, not 25-1.
Yeah, we'll see. Like we talked about, he needs to get a established running game around him, or he's going to be chop liver again. So I think it's more about what's surrounding him and the question marks around that.
Sorry.
I was just going to say, and also like Notre Dame, everyone has them going undefeated. So CJ Carr, the favorite, are they going to take away undefeated Notre Dame's quarterback getting the Heisman?
Notre Dame, if you think they're going to go undefeated, I see on Hard Rock, they are plus 160 to go undefeated. They're minus 190 to lose at least one game.
That seems like a hammer job, minus 190.
Right? I mean, their schedule isn't exactly the easiest schedule. They have some tricky games. You would think that they're going to lose one.
I agree. I do agree. I have them maybe losing more than one, Alex, as we'll see coming up next.
Do you think John Mateer is the sexiest quarterback in college football?
I don't keep track of lids off. I'm a lids on guy in this league. I know the next level is just more of a giggle sport, so I know who everyone looks like at the next level.
I think John's the sexiest quarterback in college football.
That's a clip.
Did you see all the muscle he put on?
Yeah. First mayor clip of the season.
And he's got that freaking headband. Woo.
Yeah. He's he puts Jackson Dart to shame. He's a less douchey Jackson Dart.
Jackson.
He's got the headband, long hair.
Yeah. Yeah, no
Yoked.
doubt. I didn't know you didn't like Jackson.
Oh, he's crying on the sidelines at 3-loss team. So
is it because he's a Trump guy?
Yeah, dude. Let's open up the political can of worms. We're only episode 9. We're not even through week 0. Let's get that can of worms open.
Perfect. Been waiting on this.
Oh my God.
Well, that was fun.
Should we talk brackets?
Yeah. Let's talk college football playoff brackets. We're projecting the CFP. We each put together our own bracket, obviously 1 through 12, and ended up deciding who's going to win. And here's the bracket. This one looks like Alex Mayer's bracket. Yes, it is. There it is. So, yeah, guys, my bracket, my 1 seed got Oregon. I was talking bad about Dante Moore, I think, just on the last episode. But I think Oregon has the team around Dante, and I'm challenging Dante myself. Step it up, young man. So Oregon's my 1. Texas is my 2. Notre Dame 3. BYU at 4. LSU 5. The Ohio State Buckeyes at 6. Miami Hurricanes at 7, Georgia Bulldogs 8, Indiana Hoosiers 9, USC Trojans 10, Virginia Cavaliers, at 11, and UNLV, the running Rebs, at 12. So that's 1 through 12. Initial thoughts?
Yeah, I've got a question. Did you know that they don't need to hold conferences to buys anymore?
Yes, because that's why I put Notre Dame at 3.
Well, they're an exception, but I was just curious because you have BYU up there so high, and assuming they lost to Notre Dame because they do play. I was just curious.
Okay, I see what you're saying now, and my answer is no. I did not know that. So you're basically saying there could be 2 SEC teams in the top 4 or 2 Big Ten teams in the top 4.
Yes.
Okay.
Like last year, I think Ohio State and Indiana were both top 4.
Indiana and Ohio State were both top 4. Yeah.
Yeah, because Miami and Texas A&M played first, and then Ohio State, Miami.
Yeah, here I am just sleeping at the wheel, host of a college football podcast. Don't even know the rules. But
it's all right. They get bounced in the first round anyway, so they don't matter.
So yeah, we're gonna keep this bracket. Do you have any thoughts on just the teams I picked?
I've got some overlap. So when I got yours, I already had mine, so I was just fingers crossed. So happy we didn't have the same championship or winner, because we just know that's bad juju. Not saying it has anything to do with you or I, but if we're just agreeing off the jump, it's not going to be the case.
I mean, you went with Ohio State, right?
I don't know. I didn't go with Texas. I'll say that.
Bitch, I'm from Texas.
I wanted to ask you about. So you have Virginia and Miami's nowhere in sight.
Miami is down there at number 7.
Oh yeah, I picked a different logo. That's on the graphic design guy. So you have 2 ACC teams, and you did say in the this or that over under you'd have ACC over 1.5 and Big 12 under 1.5. So you followed through.
Wow, didn't even plan that. So yeah, I got LSU beating UNLV. Georgia over Indiana. That's right. The national champions get bounced in the first round. Ohio State taking care of Virginia, and USC beating Miami. So that sets up the quarterfinals. LSU versus BYU. That would be a fun one, I think. I got LSU winning that one. Georgia, Oregon. That would be a pretty legendary matchup on paper. I'm going with Oregon. Ohio State, Notre Dame, another legendary matchup on paper. Give me Ohio State. And then USC, Texas. I mean, come on now. USC does not get their revenge. Give me the Longhorns.
2 national championship rematches down there in that side of the bracket.
That's pretty cool. Didn't even plan it.
Yeah.
So that brings us to the semis, where we have LSU versus Oregon. I really hemmed and hawed at this one. I said, if LSU gets to the semis, they're going to be the hottest team on earth. But I picked Oregon as the 1 seed for a reason. So I'm going to put my trust in why I think they will be good. So I took Oregon. Ohio State versus Texas. This is a rematch of the 2024 CFP semis when Ohio State won. Yeah, this would be a game. I went with Texas. And then the national championship, Oregon versus Texas. I went with Texas. Give me the Longhorns to win the college football national championship. I think I picked Texas last year as well. So interesting.
I think it would also be, if Ohio State and Texas played, 4th matchup in two calendar years. They obviously played the semifinal, then they played in Columbus, then they play at Austin this year, and then this would be a 4th matchup. And you have them losing to Texas or beating Texas, right? So this would have to be Sark's head on a spike if they did go 0-4 in 2 years.
That would be obviously really bad. And no, I like Texas to beat Ohio State.
Oh, okay. So you got them beating them twice.
Yeah, they're getting a little revenge. Even the series at 2.
I like it. I like it. I think it has your long shots, and then it has your um, level headedness as well.
What do you think of UNLV being my 12th seed?
I think that's a popular pick. I think in the Mountain West, they also play a good team like Memphis on their non-con. Um, I think they have, with Dan Mullen there, a solid team too. It'll be a popular pick. I think they're second or third on the betting odds to take the group of 5.
Next to like Navy,
Next to Boise's first,
Boise.
and then let me see. Good producer here.
I think it is Navy. I think it's Navy. I think Navy's like plus 900. I think I saw.
Yep, Boise plus 450. Oh, Navy next plus 750. UNLV plus 900
Okay.
are the top 3. And I don't like Navy to get in, so I like your pick of UNLV 9-1 to make the playoff. Mayor, you might need to add that to the card.
You can get them at double digits on Hard Rock.
Really?
Yeah, I think 13-1.
That's an absolute, bud.
What about your Roadrunners? UTSA, man, they don't lose at home.
Yeah. But trailer's always good for a couple just weird losses in there. And they don't play 12 games at home. Pretty simple.
Yeah.
It was a real sleeper that I had kind of picked when I went through all 138 teams records was actually East Carolina. Just the way their record kind of went out, I have them at 11-1. Yeah, with their only loss being week 1 against Alabama.
What a season that would be.
Yeah, truly. But those Pirates out there, Greensboro, is that where they are? I think they're Greensville or Greenville, North Carolina. They've got a decent team. They've got a lot of people returning, good quarterback. Get rid of Hauser, trash. That's an upgrade. Is a down or a loss is an upgrade. But I also have them not making my playoff bracket. Should we go into mine, or do you have any closing remarks of yours?
Yeah, let's get into yours, man.
Sounds good. All right. So, some similarities, some differences here and there. Bang, bang. 4 of my top 4 seeds in order. Got Ohio State, Texas Tech, and USC. I just have Ohio State and USC meeting in the Big Ten Championship, both with 1 loss. And Ohio State beating USC. Obviously, you said earlier Ohio State's only loss would be to Oregon. So I think Ohio State holds on to the 1 seed. Texas losing in the SEC Championship. So it's why I don't have them as the 1 seed. But it's holding down the 2. Following that, for my 5-12 matchup is Oklahoma-Boise. Here's that group of 5. Chalky, but I like Boise's experience. I like Maddox Max, and I like Sire Gaines. Like them bouncing back off a difficult season last year, and in my opinion, an easier schedule. But here's the thing with Boise, and it sucks that they're ranked so high on the odds, is that they have to kind of keep that Oregon game closer, right? Like 17 or better, would you say?
It would help. It would help.
But like, you can't just get blown off the map and then and other teams aren't putting themselves in positions to get blown off the map. So the committee could look at it like, well, Boise had their chance to make a statement, and they just got walked over. We don't want another James Madison situation. So let's give another one-loss group of 6 team, or maybe even a 2-loss group of 6 team, a chance.
Yeah, it's possible for sure. It's just like, when are we going to stop, with the whole, getting punished by playing good teams? But I guess on the flip side of that coin, it's like, well, if you're not going to get punished, then I guess you're not going to be rewarded either. So it has to be
Yeah.
one or the other. Also, though, dude, I think the committee would more so lean towards Boise because they have such a big brand name.
Yeah, for sure. Yep. And then I have Miami and Utah. I also have 2 ACC teams, but I have 2 Big 12 teams in here as well. So I actually have only 3, or no. Oh, that's right. Because if you'll see, a glaring team not on here is Notre Dame.
Whew.
And I have them losing to BYU, and I have them losing to Miami. And I think there's not enough strength of schedule on the 10 wins to really give them a chance of what else is in front of them, as you can see here.
Shocking omission, but honestly, coming from you, not really, because you're not an ND guy.
Yeah, but I mean, you couldn't see those 2 losses.
I could.
At Provo, and then Miami just straight up.
I need to be careful with what I say here because I don't know if I believe it or not. But I am inclined to believe that they would still get in.
Okay. Yeah, I just think I was a little win happy. So there's too many wins. There were too many surviving teams that in this world, in this bracket, they could not have possibly gotten in. So teams like Oregon have 2 losses in this world, and one of their wins is over Ohio State, who's the 1 seed. So like Notre Dame isn't going to get over a team like that.
Mm-hmm.
So 6-11 matchup, Georgia, Indiana. And then finishing off, I have the ACC champion, SMU, hosting Oregon.
Yeah, man, SMU, Kevin Jennings season.
Yeah, only to get mollywopped. Should we start from the bottom? I have Oregon beating SMU. Complete team with a rigorous schedule in the Big Ten. So I think they overall are better than SMU. Got Georgia beating Indiana. Just Indiana, strong team. This would be probably the best game of the first round for me. And it would be close. I don't see a blowout there. Utah over Miami. I'd like this Utah team to go undefeated or even 1 loss. And I think that hosting this game in Salt Lake City would be the overall advantage against a Miami team that would be forced to travel all the way out there. And then Oklahoma should roll over Boise. Although that would be a rematch of the original just
Fiesta Bowl.
Yeah, Fiesta Bowl sensation.
Oh, yeah. You think if Kevin Jennings leads SMU to another playoff berth, that would be 2 and 3 years for him? I think he's the best SMU quarterback in program history.
Yes, 100,000,000%.
Yeah.
I mean, he would hold the record by a couple thousand yards for passing yards at that school.
Interesting. I just know that they had some, scandalous good teams in the 80s.
Yeah, all running Pony Express.
Did you ever watch that documentary on ESPN?
Yes. Yep.
Is it worth watching? I don't think I watched it.
Yeah, it's worth it for sure. Really good.
Okay.
Yeah, Craig James and oh my God. How is the much better? I know Craig James very good. Oh my gosh. Mayor, help me out here.
You're talking to the wrong guy.
Wow, doesn't have it in his bag. Eric Dickerson. Geesh, that's a terrible miss by me.
Oh, I thought you were talking about actors.
No, Craig James, the goddamn running back.
Oh, the 49er?
Yes. SMU.
Is that the 49er? Or now am I thinking of Jim Craig? See, I'm showing
Jim Craig.
showing my name. I'm showing my age.
Showing your ass is what you're showing here, pal.
I'm 33, guys. Just take it easy. Oh, Craig James is a white guy.
Yes, he was in studio, like growing up. He'd be in college football studio with Mark May, Craig James, before Lou Holtz got there.
Okay. Running back for the New England Patriots.
Yeah, lesser of an NFL career, much bigger college career. All
Who
right,
would have thunk?
derailed.
Who would have thunk the odds of talking about Craig James on this pod?
CJ,
Okay.
derailed. All right, USC, Oklahoma, neutral sites, 4-5 matchup. Oklahoma taking it. The bye week curse. Oklahoma, hotter team coming in. Like them. Utah, Ohio State, rematch of a Rose Bowl from 5 years ago. JSN goes just crazy. Doesn't matter. He plays in NFL now. Ohio State wins. Georgia, Texas Tech. Really thought about this one, but I just think Texas Tech is just getting way too overlooked. I think they're an extremely complete team and didn't have the balls to go further, but I have them in the semifinals. Oregon, Texas. I've got Texas. So Texas plays Texas Tech. Thought about this one. I could see Texas Tech winning. I have Texas winning. Get to this point. Don't think they're going to stop against anything except for Ohio State, who I have beating Oklahoma, and then beating Texas, capping off the Red River rivalry beatdown. And I have Ohio State winning 2027 national championship in one of the best offenses college football has ever seen.
Wow. So this podcast going with some pretty chalky picks to win the Natty.
It sounds like to make national championship is our guaranteed bet for Texas.
Yeah.
Just to make, since we both have them comfortably in the national championship.
Mm.
Too bad it's only plus 390. That juice ain't worth the squeeze, pal.
Plus 390. What's Ohio State?
Plus 220.
Man, for a team that you can't even name two players on defense, that is insane.
That's crazy. Oh, my God.
The whole team left for the NFL, which is a compliment. Congrats. You guys had great players.
Better secondary came back. Transfers in are huge. Linebacking core still intact, minus Sonny Styles. It'll be fine. Offense.
It's that same damn offensive line that blocked against Miami.
They're healthy. They were not healthy then.
Okay.
So there's our brackets.
Love it.
Lock it in. Doesn't that look nice too?
Very, very nice bracket, and it even has the sites of the playoff games, which is cool.
Yeah, I don't like the national championship in Vegas. Just something feels. It's just not a college like ish town. I know Miami isn't. I know you can get on me about that, but at least they have like a competitive college team. Vegas just has UNLV.
I got UNLV in the playoff, man.
Yeah. Couple quarters short of the home field advantage.
Yeah, exactly. I'm cool with the championship being in Vegas. Let's go.
In the Death Star?
Yeah. I mean, the Super Bowl between the Chiefs and the 49ers, one of the best Super Bowls ever.
Depends who you ask, but sure.
Well, I mean, I was cheering for the 49ers.
Who wasn't?
Still not a great game per se, but really got interesting come the second half.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So we went through the bracket. Now what, Xander?
Well, we've got two segments to finish out here. Just really our long shot. So this is the Flowers segment. of the show. It's a new segment that I added this year. And it's my creative way of saying I've got some long shots out there and bookmark it for later in the season and give this man his flowers.
Okay.
So I call them my flowers bets.
I thought we were talking about Zay again.
I'll let you get off the screen and go pop it on, dude. So I've got a few bets that are fucking crazy that are going to look insane typing them out and making a graphic for them. But to start, already foreshadowed it. Utah 16-1 undefeated season. Ding, ding, ding. Add it to the card.
Wow.
It's just schedule lines. It's more about scheduling. It's really all it is. Do I think they're the best team in the country? Absolutely not. Also in the undefeated market, Kansas State. Another incredibly soft schedule with a question mark of lightning in the coaching booth and a upperclassman quarterback that has played his best seasons under the coach that's back. I don't know. Just extremely soft schedule. Very nothing non-con. They're 30-1 undefeated season.
Time out. You got to bet them over 7.5.
Oh, yeah. I can do that.
Just saying, if you like him to possibly go undefeated, you might want to hit over 7.5.
Yes. Probably bet him. DraftKings has like this, like multiple lines. So I'll probably actually hit him at 8.5. And that would give me, oh, never mind. Wow. 7.5 is up to minus 160 and 8.5 is only plus 125.
Okay.
So this undefeated number might be trending downwards because the books are catching on. Kansas State might be the real deal.
Yep.
Okay, there's that. This one, crazy. No chance it hits until it does. In the market of exact wins, there is, on some teams, a win or more number. And on this team specifically, and that's their cap. So it doesn't matter if they go over it. Every other thing in the market is you have to hit exactly 7, 8, etc. 10 or more wins, 30-1 for the UCF Golden Knights. So we can afford 2 losses and still hit because it's 10 or more wins. So we need them over 9.5 at 30-1.
Scott Frost?
Yep.
Why? Easy schedule?
Easy schedule. Frost Magic. A couple of their big games are just in really good positions for them at home, such as BYU off of Notre Dame, having to fly all the way over to Tampa.
That's tough.
Or Orlando.
Yep.
Yeah.
They beat them. But still,
listen, they don't just hand out 30-1s. Like, if one of these flowers bets hits, that's you give the man his flowers. I'm not telling you everything that I'm putting in front of you is going to hit, but I'm just trying to get you laying the crumbs down on the trail for you to pick up these crumbs that I'm leaving.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. Scotty Frost.
Yep. And then, where'd it go in might be on FanDuel. That's why I'm fucking up. I got to go. Can't all these books just have the same goddamn fucking, not odds, but just same markets. Just make it easy on us, huh?
Who we going with? This is bad radio.
Oh, I know. But I had the bet saved in my account.
Northwestern, 8+.
No. It's all right. It was a team to just make the conference championship, which was 8-1. I'll pull it up. You can save bets that you put in your bet slip now on FanDuel. That's actually a pretty nice feature.
Huh. That's cool.
So if you're just kind of building cockamamie parlays like I do, you could just save that and then come back to it. So, like I'm going to do right now, Alex, because I just pulled it up. Up. It wasn't 8-1. It was East Carolina plus 440 just to make the conference championship.
Okay.
Those are my 4 plays.
Give him his
Flowers.
flowers.
That's right. Give me the flowers, bitch. Give them to me.
It's fucking prom season.
All right. This is what everyone's been waiting for, Alex. Win parlay gong.
6+ wins parlay between myself and Xander.
We collabed this year. Last year was just me putting together 10 teams, included some dog shit Middle Tennessee State team that almost lost to Austin P. Or they did lose to Austin P. That's right.
Yeah.
That's why it was just dead out of the gate. But this year we split it up 5-5. Feeling very excited about it. There is a couple out there that are going to have us nervy, but this is why we got it so high. Bang. And there it is. 78-1 this year, Alex, up from 68-1 last year. $100 pays you $7,800 on the year.
Wow. How fun. All right, read the teams.
Sounds good. We'll go top to bottom. The higher odds, Virginia and Florida. Then we have Western Michigan, Wisconsin, Missouri, Nebraska. And then our bottom 4 getting into the minus 200 and higher. South Carolina, Florida State, UCF, and North Carolina plus 200. There's a young man with a Zay Flowers signed jersey that has some faith in Bill Belichick and the Tar Heels.
He's going to figure it out. He's going to turn it around. All we need is 6, Bill.
I did see you plant your flag in the Twitter sphere. Was it 27-24?
24-21, North Carolina.
24-21.
Somehow those TCU fans still find those damn tweets.
Yeah, they have notifications.
Man, you can't even have an opinion about a score.
Dude, college Twitter is fucking best. Once you just turn off any sort of reality to it, these people aren't real.
Yeah.
There's no real reasonable person on earth that could just be like, oh yeah, my team might lose. These people are just like, no, you motherfucking dumb shit.
Right.
I will fucking find your family and make you lose your job.
It's pretty crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Which is why I don't tweet that often, because I usually don't want the drama. But I've turned a new leaf, and I said I'm going to tweet more.
You got to be built for it, brother, and I think you are. So what do we think about this? You didn't see the 5 I added. I like the 5 you added. I'm just nervous about North Carolina and Florida State. But I like your confidence in your other 4. You've been on Florida all year. And same with Virginia.
I like your picks, man. The only one that gives me cause for pause is Wisconsin at minus 240.
I agree. I've been big on them. I feel like I'm kind of blindly. I might not be seeing everything, but it's just 6 wins. Just 6.
Yeah.
Come on.
We're talking about Luke Fickell.
Come on, Luke. Come on.
College football playoff representative. Played Alabama tough.
It's just Colton Joseph's going to go down week 1 against Notre Dame. It's just going to be like, okay, there they are.
Whoa.
They might even win 6 quarters on the year.
Whoa, come on. Come on.
I know. That's a joke. We kid. We have a nasty, dark sense of humor.
Yeah, it's disgusting, honestly. Yeah, sweet parlay, dude. Sweet parlay.
Are you good?
I'm gonna have you place this for me.
I was going to say, does Hard Rock allow this mumbo jumbo?
No.
Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely get that. Wink, wink. Get that going.
Hey, and before we sign off here, can I just rip through my national championship futures?
Oh yeah. Sorry, I overlooked that.
Hey, it's all good, man. Let me pull this up. Alex Mayer, national championship bets. Here we go. Come on, let me hear you. As Goodell takes the stage. Texas to win the national championship, 1 unit plus 700. Never seen a worse bet in my entire life. I'm just kidding. Go Longhorns. Oregon, half unit plus 800. LSU. Coach O gets a second. 1 unit at 20 to 1. USC, quarter unit, 30 to 1. Michigan. Come on. Michigan, 0.2 units, 40 to 1. BYU, 0.15 units at 100 to 1. And Houston, 0.05 units at 200 to 1. That's it.
Cougs. We got to get your wagers on Texas and Oregon up a little bit. Specifically Oregon.
Really?
Yeah, because if Oregon wins, you basically just push with all the other bets you have placed. Because you'd only cash 4 to 1.
I'd cash 4 to 1.
You got LSU at 1, Texas at 1.
Okay, and make a little money.
Yeah. Season-long bet, though. You got to.
Don't watch my pockets, bro.
I have to when you're putting trash like that on Michigan.
You couldn't even answer the question about sexiest quarterback in college football.
I'm blushing. I was redder than my shirt.
Caleb Williams is out, man. I can't pick him anymore.
Saw a hilarious tweet. You know that trend that's going around where the man on the street comes up and it's like, are you gay or straight? And he's like, I'm straight. And they're like, do you think another person would say that?
Yeah.
And they take a selfie of him. And every single dude says that the next guy is gay.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I mean, it's just classic, just guys being dudes. Just giving riff. Like, oh, yeah, it's the gayest guy I've ever seen.
Yeah, for sure. Nice.
It's our future show.
Yeah, we have fun. Is that it? Any other futures on your part?
No. I might add 1 or 2 to the flowers just on the long shots, but national championship, nothing really, just too much bunched up at the top, and I like a lot of teams at the top, so I just have my Ohio State bet at 6 to 1. I just have 2 units on that. And then everything else we covered is all that I have pending.
Sweet. This is always a very fun episode. So thank you guys for listening. Hopefully you found some bets that you like. Get those future tickets in. Season starts on Saturday. Let's go.
Bang. That was a gunshot future ticket. Thank you. Appreciate you guys.
Bye.
Bye.